one guy who won't be back, at least not when the regular season starts. He'll be gone for 8 games. That's Cameron Sutton, the Steelers cornerback, who was signed by Pittsburgh, where he had started his career for some 6 seasons before joining the Lions. Lions abruptly dumped him when they found out he was wanted on felony charges in Florida. He eventually had those charges converted to misdemeanors, eventually entered a diversion program. And I was on with my friends at 93.7 The Fan in Pittsburgh several weeks ago, right after the Steelers signed Cameron Sutton. And I said that based upon the affidavit that was reported in the Tampa Bay Times and the fact that there was a diversion program entered into, which is a roundabout way of acknowledging responsibility for the allegations, when you look at the nature of the allegations, and when you look at the aggravating factors that can take a 6-game baseline suspension for domestic violence and bump it north, the types of allegations involved, the possibility that it might have happened in the presence of their children, you get extra games. And for Sutton, it was 2 extra games. So it's 8 games he'll miss. And it's about $577,000 in lost wages under his contract with the Steelers. But remember, the Lions were due to pay him $10.5 million this year, fully guaranteed. They voided the guarantees and dumped him when they found out that he was wanted in Florida on what at the time were felony charges. And it was 3 weeks or longer before he finally turned himself in. I think the Steelers deserve to be scrutinized and criticized for making the decision to give Sutton safe harbor. When you look at the affidavit, the allegations are strong. And I always compare these cases to Ray Rice. And I ask this question. If we had video of what this guy did, would he ever play in the NFL again? I mean, Ray Rice was going to continue playing until we saw with our own eyes what we should have been able to conjure with our mind's eye. That's what was so weird about the whole Ray Rice thing from almost 10 years ago. The video that emerged on the Monday after the regular season started confirmed what we knew or should have known about what happened in that elevator. But it's one thing to hear what happened. It's another thing to see what happened. And in this case, what happened was 8 games for Cameron Sutton. So far, the Steelers haven't gotten the kind of scrutiny that maybe they should. And of course, there are plenty of Steelers fans that get mad if you even point it out. Of course, they want to bash the Browns for signing Deshaun Watson. I mean, at the end of the day, Sutton was only suspended 3 games fewer than Watson was suspended. And you could argue that maybe Sutton should have been suspended more than that. And again, if we had the video of what happened, Sutton probably would never be playing in the NFL again. And who knows? Maybe by the time the Steelers get halfway through the 2024 season and Sutton is eligible to be restored to the active roster, they'll decide we're just going to move on. The guys we have are doing the job well enough. We don't need to bring him back. That's the thing to remember about these suspensions. If it's a fringe player, there's no requirement that he be put back on the team. His salary won't be guaranteed because he won't be on the roster week 1. So who knows? Maybe he'll never actually play for the Steelers again. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.